Hey there, YouTube friends. maskedbandit here. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. I always do appreciate it. Welcome back to Parkitect. Parkitect's been off the channel for a little bit. To be frank, most things have been off the channel for a little bit. But here we are in June. Summer is upon us, so that will mean hopefully more content from me throughout the month here of June and July before we go back to work. And I thought, hey, we should go back into Parkitect because we were so close to finishing this Southwest-themed area. And so that's what today's episode is going to be. It's basically finishing the Southwest area. And we're going to start over here by adding a nice little feature here to the side of the path here where the coaster is. I'm too small to add anything, so we'll just dress it up and make it look nice. We'll put some don't die fencing in. You know the deal. So yeah, it's exciting. Always enjoy playing Parkitect. It's always one of those games where once you start it, you're like, oh yeah, this is really cute. I forgot how cute this is. And what I ended up doing today is after I finished this little part, it was a whole lot of let's look back at the whole park. And I really thoroughly underestimated how much of this project I have done. I have more than half the park map filled up. So there's going to be two more areas after this one. There's going to be a Wild West area, which is going to be much more like Cowboy Yeehaw, which will be our Highland area. We'll call it the Hill Land, the Texas Hill Land area. And then we're going to have a Bayou themed area. I'm not sure how that's going to work yet, but we're going to see. So anyway, those are for future episodes. But at the end of the episode today, I think you'll enjoy, I'm going to have some sort of overview cinematics where you're actually going to see large chunks of the whole park, and hopefully you enjoy that. I think it's pretty cool to see it all in context with each other now and to realize just how much is really there. It's been lots of fun. So as far as new additions, we add a drop tower in this episode, one of those little rotating drop towers. That's pretty cool. I did some work with the terrain there under the coaster, but I didn't like the way it looked. It looked almost like a camouflage pattern. and dig it. So if you remember the last episode, and I know it was a while ago, that swing was there but not in a good position, so I repositioned it, and now it doesn't hit trees and anything. But man, the footprint on that ride is hairy. It's really hard. I wanted to add a cover to the queue, but it was quite difficult. You'll see in a little bit here. We'll get into that. Here's this drop tower I was talking about. Wanted to keep the Spanish flair alive, so once we get into the building of the actual building, you'll see lots of arches and posts and this and that. Just a really simple cover, but I wanted to make sure that it did actually have a cover. And here it goes. So yeah, I'm excited to be back for the summer adventure here. Last summer we were able to do daily content. I'm not sure if that's a realistic possibility for me this summer, but if it is, you can expect Planet Coaster, and you can expect, I think I'm going to start a new very small project in Planet Coaster, at least for the summer. Similar to Surfside Pleasure Pier, but not a pier. A similar idea. Actually, it'll be a resurrection of a Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 park that I once had. So you might be on the lookout for that if we get that up and running. But I need some suggestions, games that you've seen on the channel that you'd like to have come back. I asked for suggestions of games to play, and I got a lot of suggestions that were games I didn't already have. The hard part here is I still don't have a lot of disposable income to spend on this on games and stuff for the channel. So it's kind of stuff I've already had. I think I'm gonna dive back into Airport CEO here in the near future. That's a fun one. I enjoy playing that one. We'll see how that one has come along because it's been about a year since we've played it. I'd also like to, and then I don't know. Actually, I have to say, and then I want to play, but I don't really know. I want to finish up my little map drawing series. It's got about 2 episodes left, just a short little 4-episode adventure. Yeah, so these are all things that I have planned for the summer. So, and if you've not been paying attention to other content, Misery Gardens being the biggest thing that's been on the channel lately, I'll be gone for the second half of June here. So we're actually leaving in just a couple days. So all that content, most of it's going to be happening in July. But I'll be going up to Chicago, and I'll be taking a trip while I'm in Chicago. I'll be taking a trip actually to Ohio to go to Cedar Point. So we're going to be going to Cedar Point on the 19th of June. It's going to be the official Bro Nation meetup. So if you're a member of the Bro Nation server, you can check out the details there. Some of us have shirts. It's going to be super cute. So if you want to meet up, you can do so. Cedar Point on the 19th. So that'll be exciting. And I will be doing a vlog for that. So we'll see what happens. And I know Geekism, I know Jonty will be doing a vlog for that as well. And I'm sure some other people will. I think Beyond Drew TV is going to be there. Maybe he'll do a vlog. There's going to be a lot of really cool people there. I'm excited to get to introduce myself to them in person and hang out with them for a day at Cedar Point. So that'll be lots and lots of fun. And hopefully it'll be really good inspiration. I haven't been to Cedar Point since the last year Disaster Transport was operational. So the newest coaster was Maverick. So there's at least 3 coasters I have yet to ride. Gatekeeper, Valraven, and of course, Steel Vengeance. So the weather is looking kind of hairy. I'm hopeful that we can get in all those excellent rides. So also coming on the channel in, hopefully not too long, is going to be a vlog of the Houston Zoo. We were fortunate enough to be members of the Houston Zoo. We go about once a week, so I'm going to go ahead and make a vlog of that. And then maybe, and this is a longer shot, maybe I'll take a trip to Kima Boardwalk, and I can show that off as well. And then if I if I get Kima, I'll have done just about all the major parks in Texas. The two Six Flags the Pleasure Pier, and then Kima Boardwalk. That's about it. Would really love for Houston to have a proper theme park, but what are you gonna do? So, at this point in the video, at least, it sort of starts coming to a close here, and then it's just a matter of making sure that we have fences around everything, and that we have some continuity in details. Like the thing with Parkitect here is that since you don't have the flexibility, the theming flexibility that you do in a game like Planet Coaster, you have to, like, what I find works best for me is to pick some materials and some color palettes and stick with them. That's why you'll notice all the roofs are basically the same and the colors are all very similar. And that really helps, for me at least, to delineate themed areas and make it all feel congruent, like it all goes together. So I felt like there was too much pavement here, so I went ahead and threw in just a little plant or a little garden area. I think it helps break up the path a little bit. I've done that throughout. So yeah, that's about that. Unfortunately, getting back into this, it's been a lot of this kind of work, a lot of this detail work. The nice thing is it does go much faster than in Planet Coaster, so it's not nearly as big of a slog to do. So one of the things that I was running into, and I actually didn't get video of this recorded, is some of my most of my peeps are looking really tired. Like, of course I'm playing sandbox mode and I really don't care about the actual simulation, but it's kind of a drag to see all these little peeps walking around with their heads hanging down. So I need to throw in more benches, and then I realized that this whole back part of the park here is really underserviced. So I went in and I added some more staff members of all the varieties. And vandalism was a problem back here, so I went ahead and hired some more security guards, made sure that all of our needs were being met, added some more shops, added some more staff backstage stuff, just to make it easier for the haulers to get their stuff where they need to get to. It's fun. Like, even though I'm playing sandbox, I with that realistic aesthetic, I want to make sure the park does indeed function. And if you look in the display in the interface, you can see that even though we really haven't fiddled with prices at all, we're not that far in the hole, all things considered. Considering how much we've spent and everything we're doing here, to only be a few hundred in the hole, that's not so bad. I don't think, at least. Then again, to be fair, I haven't been paying much attention to the way the money mechanics in the game work. So here we are working on our transition area. You can see this is going to be the end of the southwest area, and we are going into the Spanish Mission area, and we'll be transitioning into the Wild West area. And I thought a little tunnel here would be the best way to do it, taking good use of the scalability of those awesome rock pieces and some of the foliage that scales up. That's a great feature. I really enjoy it. So do that to make kind of a stone bridge or a stone tunnel here. I think it ends up looking really cute. And at the end of the day, that's what Parkitect is all about. I do want to say, super duper pumped for Planet Zoo, Frontier's next big adventure into simulation games. And there's all these talks about a beta for summer? I have no idea if that's confirmed or not. And if it is, then maybe I'll be fortunate enough to be able to do something with that. That'd be super duper cool. So we'll see. Maybe we'll dive into that if it's a possibility. If it is a possibility, I definitely want to. But I don't know if that will be on my plate or not for the summer. But you can expect once that game does come out, I will definitely be all over it. And I'll be like white on rice all over that because I am super pumped. Planetary Gardens has really gotten me jazzed for the zoo game. And I realize I really do enjoy zoos. Like, I'll be going to Brookfield Zoo next week while I'm in Chicago. And I actually might make a vlog of that as well. I think it'd be kind of fun. It's the zoo I went to growing up. I haven't been there in a while, so it might be kind of nice to check that out. But we're adding a couple final details here. I actually did not adhere these to the grid. I like that kind of ramshackle kind of randomness of them. I think it gives a nice little touch. So with that being said, we're headed towards the cinematics really, really quick. Kind of a short episode today, but I just wanted to make sure we could finish off the area. So with all that being said, if you enjoyed the video, go ahead and hit that like button. And if you are new around here, please do hit subscribe. Leave some feedback below, your favorite part of Cedar Creek Amusement Park. And have yourself a great day, great night, great whatever. And I will see all of you real soon for the next episode of Parkitect. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.